So we're going to get started with band class. As I say, if you do have weights, you can keep them with. There are a couple of exercises we're going to interchange. We're going to start with a warm-up first so you can relax the bands down on the floor. And let's start with rolling the shoulders. We will get into the bands just now. We're just going to warm up first. If anyone needs to start your watch, start your watch. Nice. And then arms out to the side. We're going to loosen off the rotator cuff. Twisting the arms. Nothing must be sore. Breathing out. So as I said, during the class, I'll always cue things like pulling your belly button in. And that means really sucking up. Good, nice big shoulder circles. I'm also quite a stickler for pulling your shoulder blades away from the ears, especially for people who work at a desk all the time. We end up hunching quite a lot, so I'm always saying lift your chest. Very nice. We're going to do a dynamic warm-up. So lifting your knee into your chest. Hold it for 1 second and change. Breathing out. That's it. So this is a dynamic warm-up. We're going to do 3 each side alternating. Hold it for a second and change. 1 more. And this works on loosening up the muscles, joints, nerves, the balance, coordination, everything we need for our workout. Grab under your shin and under your knee and pulling it up. And change. Making sure you focus on your balance. Careful of your ankle. Hold maybe above your ankle, just under on the shin. That's it. And breathing out. Keep that balance. 1 more each side. And change. Nice. You're going to grab your foot behind you. Keep your knees together. Tuck those hips in. Squeeze your bottom and reach up. And change. Reach up with your opposite arm. Make sure you keep your hips tucked in. So don't think of sticking your bottom out. Pull that belly button in. And breathing out. Nice. Try and keep the knees together. Now from here, you can either hold it here or we're going to reach it forward. Find a spot to focus on. Stretch. And coming up. Very nice. Changing sides. And reach, but stay in the standing position if you'd rather. And coming up. Very nice. Crossing your right leg over your left leg. Reach down to the floor. Relax your head. And coming up, standing up in between, open your palms, open your chest, and left over right. Reaching down. 3 times, alternating, change. Make sure you relax that head. You get much more of a stretch if you really let that head drop down. Nice, 1 more each side. As you open up those palms, beautiful, and stretch. And change sides 1 last time, reaching down. Nice. Opening up those legs nice and wide, coming into a wide stance. You're going to slide your hands down your right leg. Keep your back nice and flat. Swish those arms round to the other side and coming up. Good. Stay there, down the left. Reach those arms forward as you come around. And up. 2 more each side. Stretch. And up. Beautiful. Down the left. Reaching around. 1 more each side. Breathing out as you stretch and come around. Last time. Now stay here on this right side. Let's turn to that right leg. Bend your right knee. So your right knee is bent, knee over your ankle, hands on the floor. Stretch that left leg behind you. And we're going to twist. Reach that hand up towards the ceiling. Follow your head with your hand. Then place both hands on either side of your front leg and stretch that front leg. Try and straighten it. That's it. Bend it again and now change sides. Twist the other way. And down. Stretch that front leg. And bend. Let's go 1 more time each side. Bend that front knee. Twist. And hands down. Stretch that front leg. Bend it back. Last time. Twist the other way. Follow your head with your hand. Stretch that front knee, keep it straight. And let's walk your hands round through the middle to the other side. Perfect. Make sure you bend that left leg, knee over ankle, hands on the floor, and let's twist. Follow that head with your hand, perfect. Hands on either side of that foot and stretch that front knee. And bend, changing sides, twist the other way. Making sure we're getting nice and warm, stretch that front leg. Bend, one more time each side, twist. And down and stretch. Nice, last time, twist the other side. And stretch that front leg. Walk your hands round to the middle, both legs are straight. Hang your head down. Walk your feet in towards each other. And on a breath out, you're going to breathe out. Pull your belly button in, tuck that pelvis under, and roll up one vertebra at a time. At the top, slide those shoulders down and back, and your head comes up last. Perfect. Grab your bands. We're going to put a band around your knees. So it's going to go just above your knees. The band class is a lot of glutes. It does tend to be more leg butt dominant. We always do abs, we always do upper body, but obviously with the band we do work a lot of the butt. We're going to do 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest. In that rest time, I'll show you the next exercise. So all you need to focus on is the exercise we're doing, your form. Always think of pulling that belly button in towards the spine, lifting the chest, sliding those shoulders down and back. I don't want any rounded shoulders. So the first exercise, we're just doing a basic squat. Push your knees out against the band. You're going to drop your bottom down and coming up. Let's go. As you come up, think of pulling that belly button in. Beautiful form. Dropping that weight back through your heels. Keep your chest lifted. Nice. As you're going down, make sure those knees stay facing forward. That's perfect. Careful, make sure your weight is back but not too far back that you fall. Tummy pulled in, squeeze. We got 15 seconds to go. Beautiful, lift your chest. When you get to here, make sure you're not looking at the ground. I want you to lift your chest. That's better. 3, 2, 1. Perfect job, rest, 15 seconds. We're now going to go into a pulse for 3, 2, 3. When we rise up, come onto your toes. So you're going to rise up onto your toes. Then back down for 3. And rise up. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Tummy in. 2, 3. Rising up. As you rise up, think of pulling in those quads. Squeeze your bottom, squeeze your tummy. Beautiful. 2, 3, and rise. Still think of keeping these knees facing forward. Pushing out against the band. And lift. Beautiful. 20 seconds to go. Lift that chest, shoulders down and back. 1, 2, 3. Nice. We've got 5 seconds. 3, and lift, tummy pulled in, shoulders down and back for 3, 2, 1. And rest. Very nice. Next exercise. We're going to stand on your left leg slightly bent. I want you to lean slightly forward, tummy pulled in away from the floor. Don't arch your back, tummy pulled in. You're going to tap your right leg out to the side and back. So my weight stays entirely on this left leg. Let's go. Tap and back. Let me let Barbara in, keep going. That's it. Hey Barbara. Right, let's go. Tap and back. Now while you're doing this, pull those shoulders down and back. Tummy pulled in away from the floor. Back is straight. Your weight stays on the standing leg the whole time. We're working this leg. Nice, and back. 15 seconds to go. Shoulders down and back, lift your chest, tummy in. Beautiful. We've got 5. Your standing leg should start to feel it. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Very nice. We're going to go straight over to the other side, making sure that standing leg stays slightly bent. Tummy pulled in, shoulders down and back. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Tapping out and back. Use your breath out to pull that belly button muscle in even more. So really scoop in those abs. For a woman, it's like a knape sensation, like trying to hold in a wee. Keep your weight on this leg. Make sure you don't step back. It's just this leg tapping. Your weight's entirely on your standing leg. That's beautiful. Shoulders down and back. We got 15 seconds to go. That butt is burning. 5, 3, 2, 1, and come and stand up. Well done. One last one and standing. I lied. 2 more. Standing on. So one thing you've got to know about me, I'm terrible at counting. So timing wise, it's better when there's a set time. Generally, I can keep to my clock, sort of. Standing on your left leg. We're going to take this right leg 45 degrees back. So it's not straight back, it's not out to the side, it's kind of going diagonally back. So we're targeting this area. Let's go. In 3, 2, 1. If you need to hold on to something, you're welcome to. This leg stays dead still. You've got to squeeze back. So don't take it straight back, think of going diagonally out to the side. That's it. Tummy pulled in, squeeze. Breathing out as you push back. Your body stays dead still. So I'm not moving my body. Tummy pulled in, squeeze it. Feel it in this little saddlebag area. We've got 5 seconds left. Really stabilizing. Tummy in, 3, 2, 1, and rest for 15. We're going to change sides. Whew, it's quite warm. So standing on that right leg, tummy in, shoulders down and back. We're taking this leg straight behind us, straight out 45 degrees behind us. But make sure that knee stays straight. Let's go. In 3, 2, 1. That's it. So the leg that you're moving behind, I want you to pull up that kneecap. Make sure the leg is nice and straight. So keep that knee dead straight, locked. Tummy pulled in, we're going 45 degrees back. This leg stays dead still. Don't let that knee roll in or out. Lift your chest. Beautiful, shoulders down and back. The leg that you're moving behind you, try and keep that knee dead straight. So try not to have that leg bent. So that leg is dead straight, better. 15 seconds to go. Tummy pulled in, breathe out to squeeze for 5, 2, 1, and relax. Well done. Now it's the last one in standing, I promise. We're going to squat down. When you squat down, back flat, tummy in, weight going back. And we're going to walk sideways 5 steps, sideways 5 steps. If you've only got space for 2 steps, that's fine. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Make sure you're pushing that band against your knees against the band. Tummy in. Lifting that chest. That's it. Staying low. Drop down low if you want to. Go a little lower. Bum back. Make sure your back is flat. Weight is back through the heels. That's it. Woo. And squeeze. We've got 20 seconds left. Do what you can with your space. If it's 3 steps, that's perfect. 2, 5. Shoulders down and back, tummy pulled in. We've got 5, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Right, coming down onto the mat. Have a sip of water if you need. Oh. Okay, we're going to go into a push-up. So now everyone's got various levels of push-up. To help with the push-up, you're going to put your band around your arms. If you're very strong at push-ups and you don't need it, go for it. But if you put it sort of midway in your arms, you're going to use the band to help you. So if you're on your knees, your arms are directly, your shoulders are above your hands, tummy pulled in. You graze the elbows against your ribs and then push up. So you want to make sure that your elbows graze your ribs. Hands are under your shoulders, tummy pulled in. Beautiful, that's it. If you can go into a full push-up. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Now the most important thing with your push-up is don't arch your back. Think of tilting that tailbone towards the floor. So you don't want to be sticking your bum out. That's perfect, everyone. Shoulders down and back, tummy pulled in. Breathing out as you push. Good. As you push up, use that breath out to help you come up. Very nice. Try and keep your hands directly under your shoulders. So move your hands a little closer, that's it, and graze your ribs. Beautiful. That targets your triceps a bit more and protects your upper traps and shoulders. Let's go for 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Right, take it off your arms. Back around above your knees. Sorry, it's a little bit chop and changey, but right, you're going to come onto your side. We're going to do a side lift with the clam. So from here, elbow directly under your shoulder. Make sure it's not too far out. Check that it's under your shoulder. It'll feel too close when you're in this position, but it is the right position. Now from here, lift your rib cage away from the floor. That's it. So you're not there. Nice long neck. Knees together, knees bent. We're going to lift up, open, feet stay together, and down. Let's go. Now when you do this, make sure you don't roll your hips back. So your hip bones stay facing forward. That's it. And squeeze. The temptation is to roll back. Beautiful. Squeeze in that bum. Tummy pulled in. If you need to take your band off, you can do this without the band. We got 20 seconds to go. Tummy pulled in. Think of scooping in those abs. Lifting up, keep those hip bones facing forward. Don't roll back. For 5, 3, 2, 1. And relax it down. Let's change sides. So the temptation with that, with any of our butt work, is to roll the hips back. You want to imagine you've got like headlights facing the camera. Your feet stay together and we're just opening from this glute med muscle here, which really helps with any hip, knee, back, ankle problems. Right, elbow under your shoulder. Lift that rib cage, tummy pulled in. Let's go, breathing out as we lift. Keep those hips facing forward. That's great form, everyone. Beautiful. Breathing out as you lift. Tummy pulled in. Nice, perfect. And squeeze. The side work for me is my worst, but it's so important. So we add the little bridge with the clam. We got 20 seconds. Tummy pulled in and squeeze. Nice. 10. Whew. Make sure that shoulder stays over the elbow. Don't push back. 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Come and lie on your back. Keep the band around your knees. Now, just now, we're going to use another band or weights if you have. If you don't worry, we can use the band that's on your legs. So we're going to go into our pelvic curl. Hands on the floor by your side. You want to think of having your heels sort of close enough to be able to touch them with your hands. As we breathe out, we're going to push the knees against the band, curling up one vertebra at a time. Think of leading the movement with your pubic bone. And as we go down, we reverse it one vertebra at a time, and the last thing to touch is that coccyx bone. Let's go. In 3, 2, 1. Push the knees out against the band, breathing out, push through your heels, squeezing up, and curling down from the rib cage, one vertebra at a time. Breathing out to lift. Sucking in those abs. You want to feel those abs working the whole time. Don't relax them. Pushing through the heels, lifting up. At the top, make sure you're not hyperextending that low back. You want to drop those hip bones and tilt that tailbone so it's a little bit higher than your hips. Curling down, nice work. We've got 10 seconds. Then we're going to hold it up there. Breathing out, curling up one last time. Now hold it here, reconnect that tilt. Squeeze your bottom tummy pull, then push those knees out and open and closed against the band. You want to keep sucking in those abs. Breathing out as you push. Tummy pulled in, squeeze. Nice. All the way, tummy in. Push through the heels. Squeeze that bottom. Nice, we've got 5, 3, 2, 1, and curling it all the way down. Hug those knees into the chest just to stretch out that low back. We're going to go back into that position just now. So if you've got weights, you're going to grab a weight. If you don't have weights, you can use your band. I'm going to show you both options. So if you don't have weights, you're going to hold the band in your hands like this. You're going to lift up the hips and you're going to take one arm back and alternate sides. Okay. If you've got the band around your knees, you push your knees against the band, squeezing up. That's it. So you're going to go back. Nice. If you've got a weight, we're going to hold the weight in both hands, lift up the hips, and we're going to take that weight back. So elbows slightly bent, tummy pulled in, we're going to go back and forward. Okay, let's go. Tummy pulled in, lifting up those hips. Squeeze, let's go. Taking one arm back if you're with the band. Breathing out as you go. That's it. If you're using a weight, take it behind you, keep your elbows slightly bent. Tummy pulled in and make sure the movement happens at the shoulders. This isn't a skull crusher. So your elbows stay the same angle and you take it back from the shoulders. That's it, keep going. Making sure we're not doing a skull crusher, we're not just bending the arm, you're taking the arms all the way back. Beautiful. Let's go, we've got 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. From here, you take the arms back. As you come up, lower the hips. Come into a sit-up, reaching above your head. If your neck is a problem, keep the weight by your chest. And then curl down. Lift the hips, take the arms back. Drop the hips down, coming up into a sit-up, and reach. Let's go. Rolling down. Now, as you roll down, you still think of pulling in that belly button. Curling through your spine, one vertebra at a time. Reach. Curling down, one vertebra at a time. Tummy pulled in. Lift the hips. That's it. Breathing out as you curl up. Chin in. Rolling up. Very nice. Breathing out as you lift. We've got 15 seconds to go. Shoulders down and back. Nice. Tummy pulled in. Keep that connection in that lower ab for 3, 2, 1, and relax it down. Very nice. Okay, taking the band off your feet. We're going to put it off your knees. We're going to put it around your feet. So for my legs, I've got this big thick band. I'm using a normal band for my feet because we're going to do abs. And sometimes that thick band is a little bit too much. So just using a normal band, if you have, around your feet. Put it on the top of your feet. We're going to lie on your back. Hands behind your head, but your head stays down. Legs in what we call tabletop. Knees bent at 90 degrees. You want to think of tilting that tailbone towards your nose. So your low back is glued to the floor, pulling in those abs. And we're going to stretch one leg out. Push and pull. And then change. Now, your low back must stay glued to the floor. If you're finding that your back is arching, lift your legs a little bit higher. Breathing out as you change, pulling in those abs. That's it. Still trying to maintain tilting that tailbone, your sort of pubic bone, your coccyx, towards your nose. So you don't want to arch your back, you want to tilt. Beautiful, head stays down. We've got 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Coming back into tabletop. From here, we're going to breathe out. Lift your chin, head and shoulders. Using your abs to lift your head. And we're going to twist opposite shoulder to knee. So we're doing our oblique twists. That's it. Let's go. Breathing out. Keep your head and shoulders up. We're just twisting. And you really want to think of getting that opposite shoulder to your knee. That's beautiful. Tummy pulled in, low back is glued to the floor. If you need to lift your legs a little higher, you can. Pulling in those abs. Breathing out as you twist. 15 seconds to go. Nice, push and pull. As you take the legs past you, you can open your legs a little bit so the band doesn't slip. For 5, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Relax it down. Have a little break. Have a sip of water if you need. We're going to come into long sitting. So you can keep your band. You're going to take it off your feet. From here, you're going to sit with your legs out straight. Now, if your hamstrings aren't long enough, you want to be able to sit on your bum bones. You don't want any rounding of your back. So if you need to bend your knees to get this nice flat back, otherwise, legs out straight, arms up, holding the band. And on a breath out, you're going to breathe out. Pull, like row that elbow back. Think of twisting, but you're twisting from here. You don't want this leg to slide back. So you got to think of pushing that hip bone forward while you twist to that side. So we're using the abs. Shoulders down and back, sitting up nice and tall. Let's go. Breathing out as you twist. Shoulder down and back. That's it. Now really think almost of wringing out a cloth. And you want to make sure that that hip that you're twisting to doesn't go back with you. So push it forward. Use your muscles in your abs. That's it. Shoulder down and back. Don't let the shoulder hunch up to your ears. The arm that's straight, keep that elbow dead straight. That's it. Tummy pulled in. Twisting from the obliques. Keep your feet together. For 5, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Bending those knees. 2 options. We're going to do biceps in this position. You can put the band around your feet, grabbing in the middle, and we can do a bicep like this, resting the elbow on the knee. If you've got a weight, you can grab the weight, and again, rest that elbow on the knee. We're going to do biceps. The band is quite a nice way to do biceps because it does give you resistance the whole way. So it depends how heavy your weight is. If your weight's not a 4 or a 5, I'd probably rather you do the biceps with the band, to be honest, because you can actually put your feet further away and make it more resistance, or bring them closer. So let's all try with the band. Rest that arm, if you see here, rest that arm on the elbow like that. And let's go. You can lean your hand on the floor to stabilize. I want your abs working, shoulders down and back. If you've got a nice heavy weight, you're welcome to use the weight. But if it's a 1 or a 2, you're all pretty strong. Tummy pulled in. You can move those feet further away. So it becomes a little bit harder. Let's just hope those bands don't break. Tummy pulled in. Squeeze. Really focus on that bicep. Pulling those shoulders away from your ears. Scooping in those abs for 5, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Let's change the arms. Keep it around your feet. Other arm, make sure you're resting that elbow on the inside of your knee. And again, don't have your back rounded. Sitting up nice and tall. We're going to go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. If you need to move that band further away, move your feet. Tummy pulled in. That's it. So from the front, my feet are hip distance. And I'm just pushing and pulling. That's awesome. Shoulders away from the ears. Breathe out as you pull that bicep up. That's awesome. We're going to stand up after this. We got 5 seconds. Shoulders down and back. Keep that connection all the time. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Well done. Come and stand up, keeping your band. You've got 2 options of this as well. You're going to use your band, put the band on your left foot and hold it in your right hand. So I'm kind of crossing over. We're going to stand on that left leg, right leg out behind you, tummy pulled in. We're going to lean forward into a capital T. We're going to row, come down and up. If you want to rather do this with your weight, you can. Same thing. We're going down, row, and up. So either option is great. Right, let's get ready to go. In this position, always keep those shoulders down and back. Don't let your shoulders round. Tummy pulled in, leg behind you. If you need to hold on for balance, you can. Let's go. Single leg deadlift. When you row, think of grazing your ribs with your elbow. So you here, pull that elbow up. Beautiful. Tummy pulled in. Find a spot to focus on. Try and keep your head in line with your spine the whole way, pulling in those abs. You come up in between, so in between each time you come up, stand up straight. Then we go down, row, and up. That's it. Otherwise it gets a little bit intensive on the back. Keep those hips facing the ground, tummy pulled in. We're going for 5, 3, 2, let's do 1 more. And up. Beautiful. Let's change sides. Right foot, left hand. Shoulders down and back. Tummy pulled in. Leg out behind you. And let's go. Single leg deadlift. Row. And up. Making sure your tummy's pulled in. Shoulders are down and back. Here, I don't want you rounded. Beautiful. Breathing out. Nice work. That's very good form. Your standing leg, you can have a slight bend in that knee. That's it. I want to make sure you're not just hyperextending that knee. Tummy pulled in. We've got 10 seconds. Stretch that leg out behind you. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful job. All right, in standing, we're going to do tricep kickbacks. Again, there's a weight and a band option. Band option, put the band around your hands like this. We're going to stand with your feet hip distance apart. Bending forward, arms here. Bringing those elbows up. So now I've got the band against my chest, really. And from here, you're going to kick back. That's it. If you want, you can do this with weights, doing a kickback as well. So if you find it easier, we're going to do those kickbacks. That's it. If you're doing it with the band, you can actually you want to keep the band quite on your chest and your stomach. It's going to kind of kick back against you here. So it's almost pulling into my waist. Shoulders down and back. Tummy pulled in. Let's go. Breathing out. If you want to put the band a little bit higher, you can. Otherwise, use the weights. In this position though, pull those shoulders down and back. I don't want rounded. Think of sticking your chest up. That's it. If the weights are easier, your weight goes through your heels. Tummy pulled in. Lift the chest. That's it. Squeeze. So you want elbows here, squeezing back. Nice. If you're doing it with the band, same thing. And squeeze, that's it. Tummy pulled in. We got 10 seconds. Shoulders down and back. Lift the chest a little bit. That's it. Always think of lifting that chest for 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Popping those weights down. Keep your band. You're going to put the band now around your wrists. So just above your watch. I'm going to do it on my knees so you can see me better with the camera, because I can come a little bit closer. You can stay standing. Shoulders down and back. You're going to push out against the band. Tummy pulled in, making sure you're not arching. Tuck under. And we're going to pulse. The band going up. Above the head. When you hear, your shoulders stay pulled down. And then pulsing back. That's better. I can see you better. Shoulders down and back, squeezing the bum. Let's go. As you lift those arms up, think of sliding those shoulder blades away down your back. And down. If you have any neck issues, just come to shoulder height. Beautiful. Now in that position, think of tucking that bum. Squeeze your bum. Pull your tummy in. Beautiful. You guys have got this. Shoulders down and back. 20 seconds to go. Keep that tension on the band the whole time. Never let it go slack. That's it. Arms straight. 10 seconds. Whew. 5, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Very nice. Alrighty, back to some glutes. You're going to put the band above your knees again. We're doing our last little bit. Firing up those glutes. We all want that peachy bum. And also, aside from looks, honestly, the glutes is like the be all and end all for injuries. Back, hips, knees, everything. On your hands and knees. In this position, you don't want to arch your back. You want to think of a nice flat back, pulling your tummy in away from the floor. Shoulders directly under over your hands. Knees under your hips. From here, we're going to go into fire hydrant. So from here, we're going to lift the leg up and down. Let's go. Breathing out. Tummy pulled in. We're going to do 30 seconds, 30 seconds. Fire hydrant, donkey kick. Tummy pulled in. Breathing out as you lift. I want you to try and keep your weight evenly on both hands. Try not to throw your weight all onto the one side. You want to keep the weight on both hands and that knee that stays down. Again, in this position, slide those shoulders down and back. Lift your head up so that your head's in line with your spine. That's better. 3, 2, 1. Now from here, donkey kick. Push that foot up to the ceiling. Your knee stays bent. Beautiful. What you don't want to do is you don't want to arch your back when you're here. So you want to keep that belly button pulled in. You're just squeezing from the bum. Shoulders down and back, 20 seconds. Then we're going to go straight into the other side. So we're doing 2 minutes of butt. And then we're done. Shoulders down and back. Kick. For 5, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Let's go straight into the other side. Remember to keep your tummy pulled in away from the floor. Your back is nice and flat. Shoulders pulled away from your ears. Think of sliding your shoulder blades down towards your butt. Keep that head in line with your spine. Breathing out as you lift. Tummy pulled in. Nice work. And now let's go into that donkey kick. Just squeezing from the butt. You're not using your back at all. That's it. Tummy pulled in. Squeeze. Nice. Kicking up to the ceiling. Beautiful. After this, we're going to do one more set of abs. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Coming to line your back. Keep the band around your knees. I'm going to squeeze in one more abs. Lying on your back, legs in tabletop, knees bent. Hands by your side. We're going to go into our leg swap. The leg swap is a staple in Pilates, but we're adding the band. Tilt that tailbone towards you, so your back is glued to the floor, tummy pulled in. We're going to hinge from the hip, breathing out as you push. So your knee angle stays the same and you're just hinging from the hip. Try not to bend that knee as you go down. Think more from pushing away. That's beautiful. Tummy pulled in. So what you don't want is you don't want your back or your pelvis to move at all. So those abs have to really pull in tight. Low back glued to the floor. Breathing out. 20 seconds to go. Tummy pulled in. If you're not feeling this, then keep your knees directly over your thighs, over your hips, and tilt that tailbone towards your nose. 4, 5, 3, 2, 1, and hug those knees into your chest, rock side to side. Well done. Sure, that flew by today. 40 minutes, 45 minutes, well done. Just enough time for a stretch. Keep those knees in, take your band off around your thighs. Very important to stretch everything out. From here, let's go into our happy baby. So happy baby, I'm doing it this way so you don't have to look at my butt. Legs up, legs 90 degrees, hold the inside of your feet. Knees on the outside of your elbows and very gently push down towards the floor. So it's definitely not an exercise I do facing anyone. That's it. Holding it there, you feel a nice stretch in your glutes, in your hips. Now hold this left leg in happy baby and stretch your right leg. Slide that leg along the floor and straighten out your right leg. So left leg is happy baby, right leg is stretched out. That's it. You want to try and keep your hips facing the ceiling and breathe. Use your breath out to get a little bit more range. You'll feel a massive stretch in that left bum, but also the right hip flexor. Nice, bringing that leg back up, your right leg into happy baby, joining your left. And now stretch the left leg out. If you find it hangs in the air, don't worry, gravity will help you. Stretch, beautiful. Right, bend that right knee into your chest. So drop the foot, take your right knee into your chest, and you're going to take that knee across your body using your left hand, stretching out your back. So we're doing a lumbar rotation. That's it. You want to try and keep your shoulders down on the floor and get that knee towards the floor. Turn your right palm up to the ceiling so you don't hurt your shoulder. Very nice. Coming back in, knees into your chest, rock side to side. And let's stretch that right leg out. Pull the left knee across you. That's it. So pulling that left knee across, stretching, try and get that knee down to the floor. Left palm up to the ceiling. Very nice. Bringing your knees back into your chest, just rock side to side, stretch out that back, and curling up into sitting. Well done, guys. That was a great class. Hi, girls. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining.